Fantastic, we're live. It's Girls Who Print Day here at Graph Expo 2016, and it's Sandy Hubbard's birthday, everybody. Yay! At Sandy Hubbard, everybody out there, wish her a happy birthday, please. She didn't tell us, otherwise we'd have a big happy birthday thing here, but that's the way it is. Okay, so we are starting our industry. We have started every day of the show, and we will tomorrow as well, with an Alliance Industry Briefing. What does that mean? We have partnered with an amazing group of companies who have a position on print, who have a position on the industry, who have a position on the helping printers, designers, end users, implants, whatever it might be, utilize their tools, products, and services to the best of their ability to help their customers to the best of their ability so that there's success from start to finish, all the way back up to the manufacturers. The manufacturers want their customers to succeed. It's better for them to have successful customers and happy customers because that makes for more technology advances, that makes for more communication opportunities for everyone to speak with each other, which is why we are doing something like this. I'm going to start off this morning with our three-peat today. We have Mark Johnson from HP, and I believe you're going to discuss a little bit about your Drupa success, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you, Deborah. Good morning, everybody, here and out there. We are on day 3 of Graph Expo, and HP has got one of the larger booths at the show. And what we're doing here is we're showcasing a lot of technology, because we've got technology that deals with wide format printing and small cut sheet pages and large cut sheet pages, as well as our web presses. So what we're showing in our booth are 3 of our Indigo products, our 12,000, our 7,900, and our 5,900 for cut sheet, and we're also showcasing our latex wide format live in production. And then we've also got tons and tons of samples and applications from our customers from our inkjet web presses. What we're also talking about here at this show, because the way that the industry has historically worked, you show your new technology at Drupa and then you sell it at Graph Expo. Well, what we're really happy about is the 300 presses that we sold at Drupa we've announced at this show, as of now, all 300 of them have been installed and are up and running. So we think that's a really big milestone to have that many presses installed that quickly. That's a lot of people who are moving to digital. And that's the other thing that we looked at. When you go across the show hall here, what's the one message you walk out of Graph Expo with? It's all moving digital. You're going to see every vendor here talking digital, whether it's cut sheet, whether it's continuous feed, whether it's large, whether it's signage, whether it's packaging. Everything that we're communicating to our customers is being driven digitally. So one of our other things that we're showcasing that we announced at Drupa and are showing here at Graph Expo is our 1,000th customer signing up for PrintOS, which is our cloud-based workflow solution that has lots of different tentacles that deal with web submission, with job management, with production management, flow management, as well as even a one-book solution, which allows us to print all the way down to books of one. And we've got the authors of Unsquaring the Wheel here signing their book that we've had customized. People who signed up ahead of time are getting personalized editions of this book. Anybody can also come up and get a non-personalized version of the book. And what one book does is it lets people print very, very small, short-run books, covers done on an Indigo, guts done on inkjet, which is the best technology for each of those particular parts of the application. And then also with Link Reader, which allows you to, with an app on your phone or tablet, to scan the cover, scan the inside of the book, and the book comes to life. It takes you to video, it takes you to websites, it takes you to the ability to even take a test or a survey right as you're reading the book. So we're talking about an old school technology of books, making it digital. So that's kind of our story. We look around, we say, hey, digital is our growth for HP, digital is our growth for the industry, and we're really happy to be helping push that along. So with that, thank you much, Deborah. You can get in touch with us at www.hp.com/gographicarts, or just go to hp.com. You'll find us in commercial presses. You can also follow me at @printermark, Mark with a C. And our HP Graphic Arts is also our Twitter channel, and the HP Graphic Arts YouTube channel, where we have all of our customers talking about their successes. So happy Girls Who Print Day.
Thank you so much, Mark. And most important, thank you to HP for supporting us for the last 5 years, pretty much. Well, you know, everybody knows I love my HP, so I have no problem saying thank you so much for supporting me and the community and having enabling me to have conversations about really cool stuff through you. So thank you again. Speaking of inkjet, what a perfect segue. I'd like to bring up John forget it, I messed it up. Johnny P. from Adfos. He'll tell you how to say his name.
Good morning. I was 14 before I could spell it. It's Palazzolo. I say it's one large vowel movement, but anyway. So good morning, everybody, and thank you, Deborah, for having me here today. So wanted to talk a little bit about some of the trends, some of the things that we're seeing within the industry. And what we're seeing at Adfos is what we do. We're a drying and curing company. But what we're seeing a lot of is I don't want to say revolution, but more of an evolution of people wanting to do more and more with water-based, whether it's inks, whether it's coatings, etc. Moving away from some of the UV. UV is a great technology and it fits in certain places, but there's also certain places where customers are wanting to switch from a UV-based technology to a water-based technology. And that's really where Adfos fits in. So please stop by. Our booth is number 1019 right here, but what we're highlighting really is success stories. You know, technology is a wonderful thing. We're a technology company, but we talk about how that technology improves your businesses and provides a significant ROI in a very short amount of time. Give you an example, we have a customer in Europe who had an HP press, and they were wanting to run on higher gloss substrates, but they were having to slow their press down significantly. They contacted Adfos. We went ahead and upgraded their press with Adfos NIR drying technology, and they were able to literally triple the speed of their press. So that's just some of the examples of what we're enabling our customers to do is to, you know, business is important, but profitable business is more important. So again, please feel free to stop by 1019 or on Twitter at Adfos or adfos.com. So that's about it. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. And I know exactly where Johnny P's booth is because I had to run over there and get him yesterday.
But we made it.
You made it. You made it faster than me. You ran faster than me back here.
That was not pretty.
And let me tell you, now I know if a bear's coming, I have to run faster than you, or one of us is going down. So, okay, let's bring up Vince from RSA, Rochester Software Associates. New to the Alliance. Yay! Alicia, who's not here, I guess she's in the booth, working hard.
She's all over the place.
She's all over the place. She is a friend of Print Chat. She's a friend of Print Media Center. She actually brought me that shark up there that we named Dante. You see him hanging up there? The shark. Oh, he's like, oh, the shark. The big. She's been awesome. She really, if anybody besides me can take a theme and run for it with it, it's Alicia. But I'm really happy to welcome them to the Alliance because you represent actually a different area that we don't really address much, which is implants. So let everybody know what you do and what's going on.
All right, thanks, Deborah. So as you know, well, you may not know, right? RSA and the web-to-print product that I represent is specifically designed for implants. I think we're one of the only web-to-print systems that is only sold to implants. We have a focus on helping our customers. Alicia does a great job sponsoring all sorts of different implant panels, not only our customers but all customers. So we are doing a lot for implants. So we see them as all the surveys are proving that their budgets are kind of flat, but their growth is still there. And what we do help people do is automate and add new products, new features, and all of our tool set is based around that. So we have web-to-print products that allow people to do thousands of orders a day, thousands of jobs a day with the same staff that they had prior. and it's an awesome thing to see. Anyway, excuse me. At the show, we're showing our ReadyPrint product, which is a new make-ready tool that's also integrated in with our other suite of products as far as ticketing and everything. And it's a kind of it leverages our print anywhere technology. We call it AnyPrint, but allows us to print to any of the production devices. We're also, as Alicia's not here, but she's sponsoring a panel discussions for implants. We had some yesterday. There's some more today. And this afternoon, we're doing a panel on web to print best practices. So that would be me, Howie Fenton, and Bob Neubauer, the editor of Implant Graphics. It's all kind of based on an ebook that I wrote about best practices, not specifically for our products, but for all web to prints. And we hope people will attend and download the books. Our website is rocksoft.com, and from there you can launch to all of our other social media, our blogs, or anything else that's out there.
Thank you so much, and once again, welcome to the Alliance. RSA, yay! Yay! Rounds of applause. Yay! That's nice. Speaking of yay, it is my pleasure to welcome a oldie but goodie back to the Printerverse Alliance. Rico, I'm talking about, of course. We had you 1 year, then we lost you another year, then you're back now. So hopefully you're here to stay. And with that resurgence, I'm like, I know this guy. He's awesome. And there he is, Kurt from, well, you can say your name, from Rico Suave. I have to say that every time I say Rico now. Okay, Kurt, he's awesome.
Thank you so much. And first I want to say, make sure you get with Girls That Print. All right, so again, I'm Kurt Kono with Rico. I am the Director of Field Marketing. And just as a quick highlight, Rico is a global technology company that has been changing the way customers work with their information for the last 80 plus years. And the way that we do that, which is most importantly, which is also from a trend and a market perspective, is we touch every part of their one-to-one communication ecosystem. That's critical because from the front end of capturing data all the way going to the outbound and delivery mechanisms, you need to be in touch with every step of that process. Which brings us to what we're here talking about, and that's our innovations. And our innovations are coming from our customers' direction. And our customers are telling us through our vehicles such as our ongoing customer councils, our customer interviews, and our ongoing rapport, what they want and what they want us to do, which is what we've delivered here at Graph Expo 2016. And I'll highlight one of those particular innovations, which is driving digital, which is driving multiple channels, and is just really driving creativity and growth in our companies. We have what we call our Rico Pro C7110X 5th color station, and it delivers right now a clear and a white, but today we're announcing an additional color, which is neon yellow, to match also some of these aliens in the neon greens. So it's about the applications. It's about the verticals and about building your applications. What's so exciting about a neon yellow? Let's think about applications and the areas in the world that we're going to touch just with that new color. The safety market. As you walk around our trade floor here and see the men in the vests with the neon yellow, or you think about the sports apparel industry and the yellow that adorns your Adidas and your Nike shoes and your apparel for workout. The ability to use that in retail and branding and asset management is incredible. And again, we've done that because our customers are asking for it. What we're also doing is we're remembering that many of our clients, for example, our corporate implant customers, still really concentrate on corporate black and white materials. And we've just released our brand new Rico Pro 8220 device, which concentrates on monochrome, beautiful black and white print from all capacities. 136 pages per minute, 13 by 27.5-inch sheet size, extended sheet size, which is another innovation across all of our solutions.
Why is that so important? Well, again, because our customers say, if you have a single device which can deliver a 13 by 27.5 piece of material, we no longer have to go to offset. We can create trifold brochures. We can create the materials that we were outsourcing in our own shop. And what does that equate to? More growth, more business, faster ROI on all the equipment. So what we're also seeing in our booth, and please stop by if you're here local, are our customer testimonials, because again, it's about what the customers want and how they're growing their business. Let me give you one example. We have a customer in San Diego, MGX Copy, which is utilizing our powerhouse cut sheet solution, our Rico Pro C9100 series. They currently have 7 of those in their shop, and they're running their entire division and the success based on the Rico portfolio of that particular device. We have some companies in Chicago that have an entire fleet of Rico solutions because they've been able to grow their business with variable, with applications that exactly match the customer's requirements, which is one-to-one communications, which go right back to the focus that we have, which is our one-to-one communication ecosystem, and everything we do revolves around that, ensuring success with them. So we invite you to come stop by our booth. If you're not here, we ask you to go to our website, rico-usa.com, or we'll be tweeting all day long at Rico Pro Print. And we thank you for listening, and it's been a great time. And I'm going to turn this back to our hostess, who's going to then take the mic. Thanks, Deb.
Thank you so much. And again, thanks for coming back to the Alliance, Rico. Really appreciate it. And you let people know your website and how to get in touch with you?
Yes, we did.
Perfect.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So we were going to finish, but we actually have a special guest with us. We love drive-bys in the Printerverse. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, Sir Michael Macon.
Thank you so much, Deborah, and good morning, Orlando. I'm thrilled to be here, Michael Macon, President and CEO of Printing Industries of America, and it's a great time to be celebrating print at Graph Expo, which is the show, of course, dedicated to our great industry, and we have a lot to celebrate, folks, because in 2015 was actually a fantastic year for the printing industry. It was, when you look at the general economic growth and you look at the growth of the manufacturing industries, the manufacturing industries in the United States actually contracted 2.8% last year, but print expanded 1.6%. So we are the fastest growing economic segment of the manufacturing community in the United States, the best job growth, the most shipments, and that's a really encouraging sign because after 7 years of rather lackluster performance, print has a lot to celebrate. Even through August of this year, the Industry Supply Management has done analysis which talks about all of the growing segments of the economy, the manufacturing components that are actually growing. Again, we're number one in growth, we're number one in shipments, we're number one in backlog. So after a very lethargic period, print is on a roll, and we believe at Printing Industries of America that there's probably a 70 to 80% chance that this growth will continue or even enhance, because let's face it, folks, the United States had a rather anemic recovery. We're in our 7th year of economic recovery, and conventional wisdom would suggest that we'd be going into a recession. We do not believe that's going to be the case because it has been so anemic at around 2% in the aggregate of GDP. We actually think that this is a sustainable growth period. So there's a lot to celebrate at Print, and Printing Industries of America, of course, is the largest graphic arts trade association serving our industry, and we're here to help you as printers. Our goal is to help you be the most profitable you can be, and that's through benchmarking ability and understanding what's going on in the marketplace, understanding technology trends, so many conferences and workshops, free white papers, case studies. I would strongly encourage you to go to our website, which is www.printing.org, www.printing.org. We also have a 1-800 technical hotline, 1-800-910-4283. That's 1-800-910-4283. And we have some Time Life operators waiting for your call. And if you order in the next 15 minutes, your membership, I'm just joking, but it's a real privilege to be here. Let's remember one thing, folks. Print is not dead. It's very much alive. It is a huge industry. Last year, $159 billion, 45,000 establishments across the United States were dedicated to print. 900,000 jobs, almost 1 million jobs. So for those of you that say that print is dead, we even hear this sometimes from our own kids. Oh, print is dead, it's not cool. So we need to take our kids aside and beat them. Sorry, that's just in my household. But we do have to take the naysayers of print and say that it's a thriving industry. It's a great industry to get an education. It's a great industry to find employment. And for young people that are looking for something that's cool, there's nothing cooler than augmented reality. There's nothing cooler than cross-media marketing. So I encourage you to take advantage of this industry, celebrate print, and celebrate the printer universe. Thank you.
Michael, I have had some fantastic experience with your regional affiliates. Can you explain a little bit to everybody how that works and how they can kind of find the ones in their area? Because I really think that those groups are doing amazing things for their peoples.
Well, thank you very much, Deborah, and I'll give you the $5 in a second for that plug. Printing Industries of America really is a federation, and what differentiates us from other trade associations in our space is that we really are your local resource. So we have 25 affiliates all across the United States and Canada, and our membership is actually through those local affiliates. So when you become a member of your local affiliate, you are automatically a member of Printing Industries of America for free. And you can find out where your local affiliate is, again, at www.printing.org. There's an interactive map. You can find out where your zip code is, find out who your local affiliate is, and look at it that way. Also, if you're at the show here, we're at our booth. You can just walk down this aisle here to your left and see this big booth right beside Canon. That's not a plug for Canon, but we're right beside Canon, and it's an opportunity for you to meet all the staff, learn about our programming and our exciting events. Thank you.
Wait, and just one more thing. A lot of people don't also realize that you have a lobbying arm for the printing industry in Washington that deals with these corporate messaging, anti-paper, anti-print. Can you tell people a little bit about that? And if they want to help you do this, how they can get involved?
Well, obviously, Printing Industries of America has been around since 1867, clearly long before my time. But we are one of the longest-serving national trade associations in America, and one of our founding principles, of course, has always been for advocacy. So we're essentially on this planet, if you will, primarily to keep the government out of your pocket. It's essential that we have a voice in Washington, and a lot of the things that we've done over the years that have really made a difference for the printing industry, we've fought successfully to have accelerated depreciation so that you can actually purchase equipment and write it off a lot quicker, and that's a huge benefit. We're fighting for postal reform. We're fighting against unnecessary regulations which make it difficult for you to employ people and make it difficult for you to run your businesses. So it's an ongoing challenge. Our most recent challenge dealt with patent trolls that are identifying printing companies for utilizing technologies and suing them. So they're using antiquated patents and using these patents to sue people for things like web to print, computer to plate, innocuous things that have been in the printing industry for years and years and years, and they're using demand letters and threatening people. So the Printing Industries of America is fighting that. For example, I personally testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee, the same body that actually approves the Supreme Court nominees in America. It's the exact same body. I appeared before that body fighting for the interests of the printing industry. There's a number of things you can do, of course, if to be involved. Make sure that you are involved locally. Have your local congressman or congresswoman come to your facility. Learn all about how your industry is important to this country, and we can help facilitate that. Again, you can just go to www.printing.org, look at our legislative advocacy arm of our website, and we can tell you how to get involved in that. We also have a political action committee, and I'm not here to ask for money, but we do have a political action committee. If you want to support pro-print, pro-business legislators, and this is not a Democrat versus Republican situation. There are fantastic congressmen and women all over this country from both parties. You can go to www.printpackonline.com. That's www.printpackonline.com. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you so much, and it is my honor to call you a friend, quite frankly. So thanks everyone for our industry brief today. I'm going to state this is the best camera shot to go off on. So bye everybody. We'll be back in 15 minutes for our first panel of the day, Vini Vidi Vici, Conquering the Art of Finishing. killer, right? See you later.